Hello, hello. Happy Thursday night. Welcome to Divine Insights. My name is Dr. Debbie, and tonight we are going to pull some intuitive cards. And so I am going to share this on the different platforms. Hold on one second. I hope everybody's having a great evening. It has been rainy. The storm, thank goodness, passed us. Everybody is safe that I know of here. So super grateful that we are safe and sound. Let's see, one second. I'm going to share this to the different platforms. All right, here we go. Let's share it to my page. And then we'll share it. And I think that's good. All right, so if anybody would like a reading, let me know. This Facebook Live is all about intuition. And so one of the ways that I connect to intuition and give readings is through intuitive cards, mostly oracle cards, even though I'm starting to get into tarot a little bit, but I really love the traditional oracle cards just because it's a more right-brained way of doing intuitive readings from cards. I don't necessarily need the cards anymore, but I do always enjoy working with them and playing around with them just because they have great artistry. And it's always great to see how people kind of frame metaphysical things and concepts together. I have a few decks out tonight. I don't have all of them, but I have some of my favorites. This is my new one. It's called the Healing Waters. So I have been getting in the water lately. The water has been really high because of the storm. But thank goodness everybody's okay. Let's see, we have Archangel Gabrielle. We have Angel Therapy deck for those of you that are out there and like a reading. We have the Everyday Witch deck, which is this one is from my friend Natalie. And I love this deck because every single card has a little kitty. You can see the kitty right on the other side. It's opposite. So there's the little kitty. I have Journey of Love deck, which is a little bit abstract, but I love the imaging on the front. And then we have the Mother Mary deck. And this is one of my favorites. And then Work Your Light deck. And so, who would like a reading? Let's see. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been kind of hunkering down in the house. So I'm getting a little bit stir crazy. But everybody has been out. I was in downtown Gulfport today, and the water has receded all the way back to where it's supposed to be. So yesterday there was so much water. And so even like up to O'Malley's, they had shut down. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's start with a reading, or let's just pull some cards. I'll pull my cards until somebody asks for a reading. I haven't pulled cards with this deck in a while. I just bought this deck, but I haven't played with it all week. So I have my favorite decks. Okay. So there's the front of these decks. And they're kind of like very subtle. They're very, very subtle. They are created by, let's see, the artist Rebecca Campbell. And she works through these decks, I believe, are put on by Hay House. And the packaging of them is really cool. It's very unique packaging. And so all of her decks, I have a couple of them, but the Work Your Light deck is by her too. So I'm just going to pull some cards for me until somebody would like a reading. All readings are done on a donation basis, and all the donations go to support New Thought Community of Gulfport. And so, let's see. Hey, Laura. How are you doing? I miss you. I almost called you up today to come visit you today because I missed you so much. We haven't seen you in like, I don't know, like 2 weeks maybe. So Cuddles misses you. I miss you. Let's see. Would you like a reading? Let me know. So this first card, we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 16. 23. Let's see. So Who else is on here? Who else wants to say hello? That's my sister. All right. All right. Yes. Okay. So let me. Okay. All right. I'm going to do Laura's reading, and then I'll do mine. Hey, Emily. All right. I'll do mine later. All right, Laura. We will do it from the water deck. Laura and I love to get in the ocean. Laura is one of my very favorite. Hey, Emily, would you like a reading? Hold on. The water deck. All right, Laura. First card. She who flows. This is all about going with, kind of going with the flow and not being resistive or too controlling. It says ease, being open to change. Go with the flow of life. That's for you, Laura. We got to get you out and into the world. I'm going to come pick you up and take you to the beach. All right, so Emily's next. Laura's my oldest and dearest friend, so she would not lie to me. So do I look any different on camera? I'm down 15 pounds. Laura, can you believe it? I've been eating a lot of kale. Let's see. All right, so next one, Laura. All right, so let's see. It says end call. I don't know what that means. It says healer, seer, priestess, soul, purpose. This is about you figuring out what's next. I know you're hitting a period of your life where things are changing a little bit, Laura, and I want you to find something that makes you passionate about something, because I know you have you're very business minded. You have a very strong business mind, and you do a lot of really, great businessy things. I've seen you do some awesome stuff over the years, Laura. So they're wanting you to find something that kind of in that category that you would enjoy again, like really enjoy. And so, because you have such, you will be third, Kanisha. Welcome. You're third in line. All right. So, all right, Laura, here's your next card. I got a 3. I'm hearing a 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Kanisha. Welcome. Let's see. Oh my God. Kindly add me up. I have something. I don't know who this is, but I gotta boot them all. Let's see. Hold on a second. That wasn't the way to do it. I'm not sure why I can't boot them. Normally they allow me to control the comments. Let me see if I can control them from here. Sorry about that. People are not allowed to solicit readings on my page while I'm doing readings. That's one of my rules of this event that I do. So let me see if I can. So it's not showing up on this side, but it is here. So I'm not sure. Anyway, all right. I guess we'll figure it out later because I can't figure it out right now. All right, Laura, here we go. All right, Laura, next one. It says the Water Oracle. Psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. I know you don't talk a lot about intuition, Laura, but I believe you have some of these gifts. You just have to kind of step out behind your mind. But your mastery area is in business and money. And so I just feel like there's some new endeavor that you're supposed to do in that area. I'm not really seeing the details on that, but they're saying like follow the excitement in your heart when you think about something. But I know how gifted you are in that category already. But I will give you a call later. Last one. It says, Lady of the Lake. New beginnings. Something is about to happen. So something's coming, Laura, for you. You just haven't seen it or sensed it coming. Right now you're walking through some change, especially around your son and stuff. But anyway, I haven't seen you. We haven't talked in how long? 3 days? We always talk. So I will call you later. So you better not be sleeping. No, I'm kidding. So, but yeah, so I sense something new is coming, Laura, for you. I feel it'll be really good for your just getting out into the world again, because you have such good skills with business and creativity around business. So I look forward to seeing what you create and what you do with that. So anyway, I'll call you later. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Let's see. I think it's Emily. Emily, are you still here? Emily is next. Let's see. I think it's this one. So I see a few people on. Whoever would like a reading, please let me know. Three. Let's see. You're after her. Is Emily still on? Emily, are you still on? Kanisha, you're after Emily. Emily, let me know and I will do your reading. I think it's from this deck. Kanisha? All right. Okay. Yes, Emily's on. So let's do Emily's first. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First card, Emily, it says Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? It's all about self-care around your own heart. And it's Mother Mary, Emily. So sometimes she shows up when we're in extra need of healing, especially around the heart. But showing up and really being gentle with our hearts is like a really big deal. And especially when we're hurting or we're overwhelmed or trying to do too much or grieving. Grieving often comes in a lot of layers. And so whether that be loss of our loved ones or losses of relationships or losses of anything or change. Excuse me. So yeah, grief. Your guides are wanting you to be extra gentle with your heart right now and to really nurture yourself in whatever ways you feel guided. It says, say yes. But yes, specifically to getting out of the house and connecting to people. So I feel like anytime you have the opportunity to help create that more in your life, to really go out there and connect to people with your heart. Because I feel like your heart needs some connection time. It says, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So if you can just maybe take some more rest time or more downtime. I know you're doing a lot of work, but if at all possible, just to take some time to just be and ground. That's what I'm seeing. So let's see what else. It says the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So I feel like, as with a lot of us, hi, Kelly. Just let me know if you would like a card. You'd be number 3rd. All readings are done on a donation basis to the church. Donation information is above this video in the writing, or it can be made on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com is PayPal. Venmo is @unityofgulfport. And then the website, unityofgulfport.org/give. It says protection, Emily, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So if you're doing any healing or spiritual healing, you really want you to call in your energy from other people, past relationships, whether that be romantic or friendship or family, and take back your energy. I feel like your energy is very expansive. And so it's like sometimes if we don't cut our cords, then people can keep pulling energy from us. Hi, Sandy. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here tonight. Ooh, my body did not want that seltzer. It's want my chocolate drink. I have a collagen chocolate powder and a chocolate mushroom powder. I know I'm like way nerdy with the stuff I eat, but yeah. All right. So Emily, call back your power, cut the cords. It says soul retrieval. So one of the reasons why I'm drawn to shamanism is the whole aspect of reclaiming our soul after trauma. That's one of the things. But I like that area of spirituality for many different reasons. But soul retrieval, usually sometimes if we've walked through really hard things in this lifetime or potentially even other lifetimes, our soul can fragment. And so I know for me, I've spent a great deal of my life kind of reclaiming my soul in different areas as I learn to heal. And so that might be your path too, Emily. So that's the card, soul retrieval. Last card, Emily, it says the age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So sometimes when we walk through, sometimes we come to Earth with a mission to be a spiritual teacher or healer, but oftentimes that means that we have to go through our own lessons and really master healing on the self on some ways, or at least experience that trajectory and that journey. And so it's sometimes not easy, but oftentimes when you are able to go through it at a really deep level, you're then able to then teach people about it and to lead them when it's time. And so I feel you might be one of those people. That's the card that indicates that. That if you're walking through some really hard stuff, that in 10 years, you might be healing somebody else or teaching somebody else about what you've gone through or whatever. So 10 years ago, I never could have imagined I'd be in this place. How do I get a reading guidance for you? Really need guidance. You can ask here on this platform, Sandy, or I do private readings. So if you're interested in that, just message me or text me. I think you have my number. So I hope. Yes, Sandy. I'm going to plan a girls' gathering soon. With hopefully, I'm not sure when, but hopefully within the next month or so. And I'd love to see you. But yeah, if you're interested in the private reading, then just message me or text me, and we can discuss it and discuss details. Okay, Kelly, awesome. All right, so let me know. Let's see. Okay, so Kanisha, are you still here? Let's see. Is Kanisha still here? I know she was waiting for a little bit. Okay, wait, I see comments. Let's see. All right, great, Sandy. Wishing you so much luck and sending positive energy your way and sending a big hug your way. I don't know if you've been in interaction with Jean, but I know that I'm sure she'd be happy to hear from you. All right, so Kanisha's here. All right. Is this the one? Yeah, I guess it's this one too. It's from the Rebecca Campbell author, and her cards are very metaphysical and light filled, and it always overlaps a lot of different colors and symbols and shapes. I've been trying to do a lot of reading. I'm making progress on my writing, but I wish I was writing a little bit more. I think I need to just go to Starbucks every day and not do it at home, because there are very cute kitties. Oh, you're very welcome, Emily. I hope you sleep well. All right, Kanisha, here's your deck. Ready? We got 1, we got 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, good, Sandy. I'm glad you got to talk to her. I hope you're doing okay. I know you had a big move and you're going through some stuff yourself. All right, first one, it says, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Actually, a friend that just passed away always talked about Lemuria to me. I didn't know much about it. I'm going to research it, but it's like some type of spiritual place or spiritual history of a place. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So they're wanting you to focus on the little moments of gratitude. So gratitude is kind of a spiritual discipline and a spiritual tool, right? So especially if you're walking through hard stuff, it can be sometimes hard to train your brain to get into that gratitude frequency of vibration sometimes, especially if you're just in it. And it is, what I find is that really is a spiritual discipline. The more that you're able to really, even if it's just 1 minute, like I try to do it when I first wake up and then when I go to bed. And then I try to do it several times throughout the day, even if it's just one moment of saying, wow, let me be thankful for everything in my life right now. even if there are so many things that are not what you're most wanting. It's just that, like, it almost like trains your brain to see the good rather than the not so good. But that's what that card is about, really creating more moments of gratitude in your life. Okay, Samantha, you can't solicit readings while you're on my page, so you're going to be deleted. So we're going to delete her, excuse me, and then we're going to block her. And we're going to block. So, yeah, that's my rule. You can't solicit readings while you're on. Let's see, delete comment. And then I'm going to block her again. Let's see if it works. You're an Aries. Okay, I'm a Pisces. So, all right. Next one, it says, where are you being called to journey to? And this isn't just, this isn't like just a location. This is like kind of within your life. Where are you really being called to do or to show up? And that can be a little difficult to figure out sometimes. I've been doing a lot more meditation, a lot more meditative walking. It has been hot outside, but I don't mind it. It's not bad. But they're wanting you to really get still and really try to get clear on what is really yours to do. And then to follow it in whatever way you can. I don't know how they're getting on, how people are getting on soliciting readings. I'm going to block the user too. All right, so they got blocked. Okay. All right. Next one. Take a break. This is about not getting caught up in the busyness in your mind. And so even when we're doing a lot, hello, Marianne, welcome. Even when we're doing a lot in our lives, there can be moments when we just spiritually connect, whether it be to ourselves, to God, the divine, spirit, the universe, whatever your spiritual beliefs are. And, but they're really wanting you to be extra careful about being over busy in your mind, because I feel like they're sending you messages, but you're not able to see them or to be aware of them or to connect with them. Because sometimes, spirit doesn't really yell. Spirit is often sending us messages in the very subtle nuance kind of categories. And so they're just wanting you to be very careful about being too busy. And if you can just take a break and connect. I see you maybe writing, so I don't know if you journal or that you're drawn to that. That would be a good tool for you. It says the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so this card is all about remembering that if you're in a place where you're struggling and it's not where you want to be, or maybe it's just a hard grieving period, or maybe you're hurting or walking through a healing phase or loss or whatever it might be, that no, it's not the end. Like the dark, this is like the hallway, right? The dark hallway, and then there's the door. So know that it's not forever. It's just a time period of just maybe, healing the hurts, to release them or whatever it might be, but it's not forever. So that light, meaning it, like up ahead, it's going to get better. That's what usually that means. But sometimes you got to stick it out and just keep walking. And so keep walking, keep praying, keep connecting to keep connecting to your spirit guides or whatever your belief system is. Last card, it says Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So know that if you're getting any intuitive information or even, the information tonight, it's divinely guided. So you do have several very strong angels around you, and you know that, like, ask them for help. You are very spiritually protected and you have some really strong angels around you specifically. So you may want to ask them for help more, connect to them more, whether it be through cards like these, or intuitive journaling, or, meditating, however you connect more. But that you are very, very strongly spiritually guided, and that protected as well. So I hope that's helpful. Welcome. Okay, who is next? Who is next? Who would like a reading? A donation is not required. I'm glad, Kanisha. I'm so glad. Welcome. We're always super grateful for donations, but to receive a reading, you do not have to make a donation. All right, Kelly. Let me scan the cards for you. I think it's the witchy deck. I don't often use this deck, but I think it's this deck. Do you have kitties? Ah, yay, Sandy. Thanks for saying that. Yay, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you for a little bit. I think I think you mentioned you live out there by my sister. I don't know, how was the rain? I don't think. Did you say yes for kitty cats? Do you have kitty cats, Kelly? I felt like kitty. All right, Marianne, you're after Kelly. No kitty cats? Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, Kelly, first card. Make a move. That's a good card when you're kind of, I don't know, stuck a little bit. And sometimes I know I get caught up in my perfectionism or whatever, and then I don't make a move. I'm saying, listen, make a move, do your best to make the right move, and the universe will support you. But not making a move or a decision is the wrong decision. That's what that is about. Next one, it says affirmations for healing the heart. So this is a healing the heart card. And so what I'm hearing around this card for you is that it's really important for you to honor your heart and almost hold your heart and to check in with your heart, and then don't do anything that your heart doesn't want you to do. Like, really, that takes a little bit, especially depending on the dynamics of your life and your relationships. Sometimes that can be hard, especially if we're used to giving a lot or allowing other people to take the lead, but they're really wanting you to do whatever it takes to heal and honor your own heart. That's actually what my message was going to be about this for the moon ceremony this week that got rained out, all about honoring the heart. And this is the blue moon. The full blue moon was in the energy of Pisces. I'm a Pisces. So what that means is that if you're a Pisces, you're going to be feeling so many things right now. And I've been feeling really big as well. But if you're a Pisces, you're going to feel really big during this time period. So if that's the case, know that there's a moon influence on your emotions right now. It says, follow your dreams. So even if that dream feels a little far out, you wouldn't have that dream unless it was for you. Last one. Cleansing body and spirit. Consider cleansing, not just, eating better foods. I almost feel this is your thoughts too, being very careful of what you're thinking about or the words you say, and the people. I feel like you're sensitive. They're wanting you to be extra aware of the people that you're around, because if you're extra sensitive and you're around the wrong people, then it can really affect you in a negative way. And so, okay. I hope that's helpful, Kelly. Welcome. Marianne, are you still here? Excuse me. Mary Ann, all right, you're still there. Okay. I feel it's the Angel Therapy Oracle cards that your pull is from. It's been really wet outside lately. I am missing my nieces tonight. 2, 3, 4. The little one, I have a little niece that used to help me pull cards. She was really good at it. She's cute. Both of my nieces have psychic gifts. The littlest one used to talk about the staircase in the corner of the bedroom, the golden staircase, when she was like 3. And so I would always try to ask her, who's coming down the staircase? Is it me, Ma, which is my mother? Okay, so these cards, if you look at them, they have Reiki. I received Reiki from a friend today. It was really good. It was a good experience. And I'm always amazed at how strongly you can feel the energy move. Yeah, they do. It's cute. It's cute that they have them each differently. Like their brains work so differently, my nieces. And yet they're both so something and I here we go. I anyway, I'm still getting used to Mac interface. Okay, so clear yourself. This is of all energetic ties. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Clear yourself. This I feel whoops, jumper. So it's a jumper card too. So that means it's extra important. So they're just wanting you to be very aware of your energy field. People don't realize, especially I didn't realize even 10 years ago how sensitive I was to energy and energetic attachments. Hi, Deb Wild. How you doing, honey? It's good to see you. I saw you at church the other day and I wanted to say hello and then somehow I got distracted and you were gone. So I did want to say hello to you though. Welcome. Cut your cords, same idea. So you must have some cords attached to you, Marianne. So you want to consider going to a metaphysical practitioner. I do that work. I know Reverend Kimberly Harrell does that type of work with Reiki and cutting cords. But yeah, I've gone through a lot of this lately because you can create cords to many different types of people, but specifically past relationships. So there's a lot of metaphysical things. There's a lot of metaphysical tools that I use in my metaphysical healing practice that you can cut cords and seal your auric field. So it's less likely for those cords to grow back. And so if you're interested in, I don't know if you're local or not, but if you're interested in that kind of session, feel free to message me. Let's see. So you have two cards. So this is impacting you. So it was two cards that came up. The jumper, which is double emphasis. Clear yourself and cut your cord. So there's some type of energy that's attached, I believe, to another individual man. That's what I am getting into it. So if you're feeling off, so what happens when you're energetically attached to somebody that you're not supposed to be attached to? What happens is that they can sieve your energy. So you can either get tired or because emotions are energy, it can impact you emotionally. And so what people, people don't realize is that, I know I didn't know this for so long, is that if you're sensitive, that your emotions can be impacted by the emotional energy or the energies of other people and their attachments. And so, so if you ever you're just feeling off, it could be that you have energetic attachments from people, or even, I mean, you can get way far out there with the woohoo stuff, like potentially even past lives. It can sieve your energy. And so there are modalities, many different types of modalities that can be used to help cut those energetic cords. I know it sounds hokey. I come from a world of science, but I know for me, I've been amazed at how much more spiritually grounded and emotionally grounded and more balanced overall. I don't know how people are getting on. So people cannot solicit readings while I am doing my show. So if you're on soliciting readings, shame on you and get off of my live. But yeah, so if you get somebody reaching out from this page for private reading, I never do that. I never reach out to people. So that means it's a hacker. And do not interact with them. Okay. Past life issues. So this is also attached to past life, and there are past life metaphysical tools that you can use, depending on what type of, that you can use to clear that energy. So know that those tools are available, if that makes sense, because I didn't certainly. Cord cutting, I find, is difficult to do alone. You can try to do it alone, but there's something about having another person's presence there that makes it easier and more efficient, if that makes sense. Heal away addiction. So if you're struggling with some type of addiction, including codependency, that was always my hardest one, is that I would always love too hard. And so they're wanting you to just look at some of it. You know, there's all kinds of support out there. There's 12-step recovery meetings, which are free. They can be accessed at almost any time, night or day. There are all kinds of meetings on the phone and on Zoom and in person. But I'm a big believer in 12-step recovery. I've been in the rooms for like 20 years, and it's the best thing I've ever done. And it helps every single time. And there are meetings for everything. I don't know how people are getting on. Liddell, please get off my Facebook Live. You're not allowed to be here soliciting readings. So we're going to delete the comment and block the user. User was blocked. So let's hope that worked. Indigo, you may be an indigo. Indigo are the children that come to Earth, and they're so sensitive. And so, if that's the case, then there are ways. I think I was an indigo, and I grew up to be an indigo adult or something like that. That idea. I see a lot with my oldest niece too. People just come to Earth so sensitive, so energetic, or so like almost connected to that spiritual, energetic realm. But that means they have to learn to navigate on the Earth plane with other earthly energies, and that can be a hard acclimation process. It says the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Because a lot of times indigos, they don't care about what other people think because they're so different. I see that in my niece. Like, she doesn't really care. And so, because she's so strong as a person. And so they're usually they're leaders, but they have to learn to navigate the energetics. So that might be you. I hope that's awesome. You can do crystals. There are a lot of wonderful things. I don't know if you're local. I know, Sandy, people are trying to solicit readings. This is what they do. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Who else would like a card? So anyway, I hope that's helpful, Marianne. All readings are done on a donation. Oh, you're from Canada. Okay. Gotcha. I can do stuff also over Zoom or a video chat too, if you feel guided, if I'm meant to be the one that's supposed to help you with this stuff. So know that. All right, Sandy, let's see. Is there a category that you most want guidance in? I feel it's this love deck. All right, Michelle, you are after Sandy. Okay, so then it's the love deck. That's what they showed me. All right, first one. Intimacy. This isn't about intimacy with a partner, though. This is about intimacy. Okay. Intimacy. This is about intimacy with the self. So I know for me, I'm still in that process. I've taken almost 2 years to heal from my last long-term relationship. And I'll probably take even a little longer than that. But intimacy, it's about self-intimacy and really going deeper with the work and the emotional work and spiritual work. I'm not hearing much on when you're the saying looks. I almost feel it's supposed to be in a private reading for that. I feel there's too many details and too many factors on that. Usually I don't say that, but when I look at it, it's not. I don't get the automatic like I do. So I feel that there's other factors involved there that it would need a further, more in-depth reading than this online, if that makes sense for the location. Okay. Riding the cosmic wave. This is all about trusting the universe, Sandy. Trusting the self and trusting the universe. I know for me, when I went through my hardest heartbreak of my life in my late 20s and lost everything it takes time. Healing a heart takes time. And I never could understand when people kind of move on so fast and are able to, I don't know, engage. I'll use that word. Engage so fast. Because I was never really able to do that well. It takes my heart a long time to heal because I think I love so hard. I love so hard and fiercely. I heard one of my angels say, fiercely. That's right. I love fiercely. And so they're wanting you to do more of the healing work and really get intimate with yourself. And that's usually not what I want to hear if I'm looking for a love reading. That's not what I want to hear, but that's what they're wanting you to go with the flow of the universe. The universe is going to guide you. It's going to be clear when it's time. It's going to be much clearer. Woman of light. I feel this represents you have a very strong angel near you. And they're wanting you to tap into her because I feel like she's trying to help you, but I feel like you're kind of blocking the energy of it. Um so excuse me, this card, it says the cloak. This is about you hiding yourself away from the world. And they're wanting you to get out, even if it's small things like going for coffee. Um yeah, that's so hard. I don't. I wish I had better words for the X thing. Moving on like that, I'll just say sometimes people choose to not do any of their work, and they just reach for somebody else to distract, which never works because usually the same stuff happens. I remember when I my worst heartbreak of my life. I was so young and I didn't know any better, and yeah, it's your cloak. They're wanting you to get out. They're saying it's like you're perpetuating the lower vibration energy, Sandy. And so they're wanting you to get out because you're not going to influx any new energy in your house. Even if you're talking to people or even on Zoom, like if they're letting you to get out, even if it literally is going to Starbucks and sitting there with no one, just get out, or go to a park or sit by the water on a bench. Just get out is the message, because it's like you have to shift the energy that's in your heart, in your mind, excuse me, in your chakras. And yeah, I'm hearing that metaphysical healing would be really, really good for you. Like, I don't know, like Reiki, chakra alignment. They're showing me that there's some energy in your auric field and it's stuck there. And, I really didn't believe in any of that. Is somebody still trying? Okay. But then I started to do more work with certain types of vibrational forks with people. And so I don't know who this is, Info Entertainment, but welcome. Hello. And what I found was that I could psychically see where the debris was. And when I would touch the debris in the auric field, I would muscle test people and they would go weak. And then when I would use certain vibrational forks, that it would move the energy and they would test strong. Hold on. Info. I'm not taking, not tonight. If you'd like a couple cards, I can pull that. And so what I'm doing, what I noticed is that when people would come to see me, I had just one person that I didn't believe I could help her. She was so sad and so broken. And I was like, universe, why did you guide me here? I didn't even know if I could make any difference. And the transformation that I saw in her eyes, on her face, her whole demeanor, with only like 45 minutes. I was 45 minutes of Reiki and I did intuitive stuff too. I was literally floored. So the energy that gets trapped in our auric field, and when our chakras are misaligned, and certain aspects of our energy stuff, so greatly impacts how our heart is, and even our heart's ability to heal and its speed of healing. So know that those are options that are out there, because I didn't know that when I was walking through losing everything to that horrible toxic relationship when I was so young. I didn't know there are other options. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So if you're ever interested in that type of obsession, Sandy, feel free to message me for details and stuff or information. Okay, so who is next? Let's see. Are you? Is Michelle here? So Michelle and then Barb McDonald. Is Michelle here? Michelle or Barb, are you here? Sure. All right, Michelle. Wonderful, Sandy. Wishing you much, much luck. What does it say? Do you see me? Okay. I'm not answering any of those questions right now in that way. Info Entertainment 99, you're welcome to reach out for a private reading if that's something you're interested in, but I'm not doing those types of questions tonight. Let's see. Okay, Barb. No, Michelle and then Barb. Okay. Michelle is the water deck. Michelle, first card. The ripple effect. The ripple effect. Part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. This is about karma. They're just saying they're wanting you just to, and every action and everything you possibly can to really do the right thing. Because that's what you're putting out in your energy field to the world. Because if you don't do the right thing, whether it be a lie or anything shady or being mean or not, I don't know, whatever your definition is of not being your kind self, or in alignment with your own integrity, like that's the energy that people feel in your presence. You can't hide that. And so they're just wanting you to be extra careful around your energy. Lady of the Lake, it's a new beginning. Something is about to happen. So there might be a big positive change coming. So kind of look for it. I'm sure it's great. The Waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Think about a waterfall and the strength of the water coming down, the divine strength. They want you to pull that divine strength into you and then step forward with it. Hi, Jane. Welcome. Last card, King Tide, plenty, prosperity. This is a prosperity card. Receiving the fullness of life. So I feel that positive things are going to be happening, and it's relating to prosperity. So that's always a good thing. So I hope that's helpful. Welcome. All readings are done on donation basis to the New Thought community of Gulfport, also known as Unity of Gulfport. Donations can be made on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com on PayPal, or it is Venmo, which is @Unity of Gulfport, or on the website unityofgulfport.org/give. Let's see. Yay, you're a water sign. Wonderful. So I hope that's helpful. Barb, you're next. Let's see. I think it's the love deck. That love deck is getting a lot of action tonight. Awesome. You're welcome, Michelle. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. First card, Barb. Drop into your heart. I have a mentor that always tells me that, which I need to reach out to her. I need to give her a call, go to breakfast. And so, yes, Dive Wild. Yes, I'll get your reading. Drop into your heart. So, sometimes it's easier to not drop into our hearts because it's just doesn't feel good. And so they're wanting you to just be present with your heart and to listen and to feel, whether it be to cry it out or whatever it is. Thank you so much, Michelle. Excuse me. Next one. The Pearl Threaded. This is all about our interconnections with the people in our lives, our loved ones, people we have loved. What's the message on that? They're saying don't underestimate the impact that you have on the people around you in the positive way. I feel like you have a big heart, and they're wanting you to remember what a gift you are to the people around you and to treat yourself a little better. Like you really are a gift, and you have such a beautiful heart. And they're like hearts like yours. They're saying hearts like yours are rare. So they're wanting you to really value your heart. Dream a little. This is about what do you really want to manifest in your life? Because it is possible, I feel. But I feel like your mind is in this limited place and they're wanting you to expand it and to see the possibility. This is the cloak. So you got the cloak too. So it's time to step out of the house and get out into the world. Whether that be simple stuff, like I said, going for tea by yourself at Starbucks, or going to lunch with friends, or going to a book club. I don't know if you're local. There's all kinds of stuff going on in St. Pete. But they're wanting you to get out. I feel like if you're perpetuating low vibration energy. I tend to do that because I like to be at home. I love home. I love introvert stuff. But I know the importance of getting out. So I hope that's helpful. Welcome. All right, Dive Wild. Let's see. Let me scan the decks. I feel it's the Healing Waters deck. This deck's been getting a lot of action tonight. I hope your house fared well and that your fur babies are well. You're welcome, Barb. I always wonder who's watching that I can't see their name. So if you're on, please say hello. I always wonder who's watching because I can see kind of how many are watching, but I can't see who is watching. They show me, let me see if I can, nope, I can't see, but they show me where they're coming from, I think. Let's see. All is well. Good. I'm glad that all is well in the homestead. But I always wonder where, who's out there watching, if that makes sense. So, but say hello so I can see you. I hope you're doing well. Whoever's watching, welcome, or happy to have you on here. All right. Let's see. I want to see a 3. I see a 18, 3, and a 7, 6, 7. 18. I have been missing pizza. I'm missing cheese. I've given up cheese for 6 weeks, and I am missing it tonight. All right, let's see. This is your power card. All right, my dear, first one. The ripple effect, part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. This is about, I feel this is about your homestead, your project that you were talking to me about. Like, I feel there's something bigger that you're going to be doing soon. And they're saying, like, don't forget your spiritual helpers here. They're going to help you. Like, I feel a little bit of maybe some stress around it in your brain. But they're saying, hey, call in your helpers. You're really strongly connected. So don't forget that you have, don't forget that you have that connection to your spiritual helpers, and they will help you. Michelle, yeah, I'm missing cheese. But thank you. Yeah, I love cheese too. I have one of my best friends has been making tofu out of all of these different things. Like, I guess there's a lady on YouTube that says, like, the channel is called Can It Tofu. So like she bought a tofu press, my best friend, because of this video or this channel on YouTube. And she's going to be making chickpea tofu. And then anyway, now my phone heard me say about this tofu thing, and I'm getting videos of like lentil tofu and all this other stuff. All right, Marcella, let's see. Immerse yourself. That's the next card. Training, learning new hobbies, passions. I feel like I know your mind is very intense, but I feel like your brain really likes projects and things that you're passionate about. And I feel like the more that you engage in them, the happier you'll be, because very similar to me, your brain is thinking about something that excites you, or that, like, if I don't do that, then I start to think about things that don't make me happy. I don't know why that's the case. Immerse yourself in something that you love or could love, because I feel like your brain is really brilliant and it needs something to use its brilliance on. If that makes sense. Okay. How interesting. It says, the water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. But you see that the girl is in the water with the psychic ability. So I feel you have these gifts. I know for me, if I'm in the ocean, my gifts are the strongest. So you may want to try that if you're working on making them clearer, connecting to your psychic clarity. Let's see. Into the unknown. Oh, this is a card about going deeper. Look at the card. Like the girl like going into the darkness of the abyss. I'm a big believer that if we don't really face our stuff and feel that energy to release it, then it always bogs us down and messes with every area of our lives, our bodies, our emotions, everything, our serenity, our spiritual connection. So this was your power card too. So that means it's a priority. This is the biggest priority card of your pull. So they're wanting you to go deeper. They're wanting you to heal deeper and not just superficial healing, not just half doing it. They're really wanting you to heal deeper, all of it down there. So if you're guided to do that, this is a thumbs up. Totally do it. But it's not, just warning everyone, it's not always fun. When we really do the deal and really face our stuff, it usually involves like crying and sometimes sobbing or feeling all this intense emotion, which sometimes is not fun. But on the other side of that, it's like you feel so much lighter and clearer and more grounded and less likely to throw your lower vibrational energy on someone else or whatnot. But yeah, this is Marcella. This is all about going deeper in your healing. So that's your double confirmation for that. My dear, all fared well with the storm. Who else? We are almost at an hour, and at an hour, then I go chill out with my kitty cat. I have yet to gone to the Vietnamese restaurant that I've been wanting to go to. I don't know why I think about that restaurant every time I get on here, but I haven't been there in quite some time. They've been down for, I don't know why they've been closed. Anybody else? I'm going to do my reading, and then we'll do a collective reading if no one else would like a reading. All right. My stepsister's memorial is this weekend, and yeah, she was a good egg. She was a real good egg. I will miss her. Oh, I got the same card as Marcella, the water oracle. I need to get into the water tomorrow, I think. I'm going to go to the beach and just get in the water and connect to the sky. The water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on divisions, it's destined. So I live a great majority of my life based on my intuitive guidance. So I love Mother Mary. So that's kind of an image of the Mother Mary. Oh, thanks, Sandy. I so appreciate that. But yeah, I feel my angels so close when I'm in the water. And so thank you, Emily, very much. Yeah. Yeah, she was a good egg. She died at 51 from liver complications or liver. I think her liver gave out, and she wasn't like a drug addict or anything. You know, she wasn't. And I will miss her. It says, immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies, passions. I have being called back to my great love of functional medicine and cells and the human body. And I love that rigor. My brain and my spirit really love the rigor of the science and figuring out, how to balance cells back again and immersing myself in that work. I've been a little bit, I've been on a healing journey and a spiritual healing and connecting journey. And now it's like the spirit is tapping me on my shoulder and like, hey, you have this whole other area of yourself that you haven't, that is missing you a little bit, dive in more. So I'm called to work, which I love so much. Let's see. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, I'm going to go get in the water and do some prayers and my own letting go ritual and blessings of her passing. I can already see her psychically with my father, like so happy on the other side. There's no doubt that I know, like she is happy. She has all of her animals around her. Like she loved animals. She just loved them so much. And she was just this huge, bright light that would do anything for anybody. She was so giving, and I loved her dearly. Let's see. You'll now have another angel guiding you. Yeah, yeah. She was such a human angel to so many and so many animals. Like, what a beautiful soul. All right, last. Let's see. Let's see. Healer, seer. I always get the high priestess whenever I pull my tarot cards all the time. Same card, and that's what it says: healer, seer, priestess, um, soul purpose. I keep getting that. So I always say it's a little bit conflicting with the doctor kind of image, but yeah, that I always have that card follow me around whatever deck I pull from. All right, let's see. Last card for me. It says clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. So I feel like there's some insights that are going to come in the next week or two, and it's all about being clear enough to receive them, still enough to hear them. All right, I'm gonna do a collective reading. Wants a reading. Let's see. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a weird week with the hurricane and everything. All right, I'm scanning the deck. Oh, just lost my healing card deck or my healing water deck. All right, I think I'm gonna do journey of love for the collective, which I think I did this one last time. I don't know why it keeps asking for this deck, because it's a little bit of an abstract deck, so it doesn't always an obvious read for the collective reading. But thanks, Emily. Yes, I am learning even more in this time period to really trust my intuition and my journey and my steps forward. One, two, three. All right. Hope everybody is doing great. And that all healing and heart healing and spiritual healing and connection is going well. Okay, first card, intimacy. This actually is about intimacy with other people, not necessarily romantic, like physical intimacy, but really intuitively that I'm hearing is that they're encouraging authenticity with the people that are around us, because when we are really authentic, we're able to draw in the people that are most meant for our hearts and our lives. So a collective reading is a reading for all of us. And so they're really wanting us to kind of show up with our hearts open and visible and not hiding who we are or how we feel. Because when we're really able to show up as who we are and how we feel and to communicate that clearly and effectively and consistently, that's when our people can show up and our tribe can find us. But if we're hiding certain aspects of ourselves, not only does our throat chakra get impacted and a lot of other things, that it cuts off the energetic flow, not only in our manifestation and in our intuitive connection and in our spiritual walk, the flow of that, but it disrupts things. So that card is all about being authentic in our all relationships, but specifically the ones with it that are not romantic, if that makes sense. But they're included too. But really in our friendships, our work relationships, or whatever, they're emphasizing to be more us and have our true hearts be seen. Because when we hide is when we have issues. Next card for the collective, shifting universes. This is a little daunting card. This is all about that's right, Sandy. So our tribe can find us. Yes, because if not, then you're just around a bunch of people that aren't really seeing you, and so you really can't connect to them. And it's just, for me, it's like a whole bunch of wasted time. I like to connect, and I like deeper conversations and authentic connections. And so yeah. The next one is shifting universes, and what this is all about: change, big change, not little change. So I don't really like change. I'm learning to surrender to it, especially the last couple of years. But this is all about strengthening and connecting to divine energy, spiritual energy, so strongly and completely that no matter what change comes up, you know that you're going to be so completely fine. So this is about like that change is coming, big change, but know you're divinely protected and it's in your highest good. However, spending more time strengthening your connection to source will be helpful, will be really helpful. Like, I know for me, I've been doing a lot more meditating. I do a lot of acupuncture on myself. And so I'll put all the needles in. So my brain is extra grounded. And then, and so that's one of the ways that I really develop my divine connection and that faith and faith. What else? I do a lot of walking by the water, a lot of breath work, a lot of prayer. What else? I always find that spiritual frequency or that energy of spiritually divine connection in relationships that I can really have heart-to-heart conversations with that are really strong and go deeper than maybe superficial stuff. But yeah, it's that preparing. So change is always going to come, right? But it's that developing our spiritual core and strengthening our spiritual core that allows us to kind of not be ruffled when the change comes and know that we're going to be completely fine. And that it's divinely guided, the change, as long as we are spiritually grounded. Because, fear is false evidence appearing real, right? But this is all about big change coming, like shifting universes. Like it's a complete change. All right, next one. Oh, no worry, Emily. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Legacy of light. So for those of you that are probably on here, you have a spiritual inclination. So legacy of light is all about spiritual service and spiritual leadership and making a difference in people's lives, whether that be little ways or big ways. I really always believe that we are spiritual warriors here and, aimed at making a difference for people. And that's really where joy comes from. That's what I found. And so, but legacy of light, like carrying on the light of spirit or the light of God or the universe, whatever you believe in your everyday actions through big or small acts of service or just connection with people or animals. Ethereal touch. When I touched this card for this collective reading, the image that they showed me, and it was interesting. I was like, give me more clarity on this, because these cards are not always, they're a little abstract. And so what I saw was, it emphasized the simple moments of connecting with spirit. So walking outside, feeling the sunshine on your face, maybe petting or cuddling a kitty or doggy, or playing with, a child in your life. It's that they're saying etheric or ethereal touch. So it's all about being aware of when the divine is touching our hearts, and the big and small ways. And so for me, when I get out in the ocean, look up at the sky, I feel so connected to source on my heart and my mind. So they're saying find ways to feel even more spiritually connected. Find those sacred divine moments for yourself, because it's in those moments that we get kind of spiritually recharged, and then we're able to really face anything. But it's that high vibration energy that kind of finds us in our hearts or our minds, and it's usually in the really simple moments. Well, like I said, whether that be even coordinating, or I do a lot of walking under the sky. I cuddle my old kitty cat, 23 years old. But whatever, it's finding those moments of connection and joy, and they're wanting us to embrace them more, because they'll make us happier. Oh, it's a good card. It's a power card. This is simplicity, kind of along the same lines. Really honoring the simplicity in our lives, but also finding real joy there, and kind of having our mind still enough to be able to see those moments of joy. And so that can be a little challenging when maybe you're stressing out about something or but yeah, really honoring the simple and embracing the simple forms of spiritual connection or heart connection, because they often contain such great beauty and joy. I'm hearing one more. Hold on one second. So let's see. 18 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riding the cosmic wave. That's all about surrender. So if there's things going on in your life right now or coming up that are not something that you would have chosen, know that the universe is taking care of you. It's in your highest and best good, and just surrender and just see what happens. So I hope that's helpful tonight. Let's see. If anybody would like a private reading, please reach out to me privately. 10:30 a.m. on Sunday is our Sunday service at New Thought Community of Gulfport. What else? Reverend Kimberly's meditation is 11:30 a.m. in Veterans Park. And what else? The next new moon ceremony, I don't have the date on the top of my head, but it's 2 weeks from yesterday. Usually it's whatever that's on Gulfport Beach. And let's see, I want to say it's the 14th. Let me see. I have it right. I thought I did. 1 second. Nope, I don't have it. It is, for those of you that are, I don't have it in front of me. So I want to say it's either the 5th, 14th. Anyway, it's 2 weeks from yesterday. So new moon ceremony, and it's on Gulfport Beach in the evening. What else? I think that's it for now. So good to see you on here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Always wonderful to spend time with you. I wish you such a wonderful weekend ahead and week ahead. And I wish you a lot of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.